a lot of people have been saying online that Blake Lively is going to lose this lawsuit and that she should accept a settlement, in order to stop her reputation from continuing to be destroyed in the court of public opinion. And just so you guys know, she and Ryan Reynolds have actually refused to have any sort of settlement talks with the Justin Baldoni's team. In fact, they just released a joint statement to the judge saying that they feel like it's inappropriate and too soon to be having any sort of settlement talks at this very moment. So I've got it up on the screen and I'll go ahead and read it out for you guys. Once again, I do have access, and I'll go ahead and post a link in the chat when we get to commercial break. I have access to the whole docket that shows every single piece of movement in this case, and it's actually been just so glorious to be able to see everything that's going on. If you guys are just joining us now, we are talking about Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively, and so this is the latest filing in their court case. Both sides are refusing to settle. So this is their joint statement, and I quote, "Dear Judge Lehman, the Lively, Reynolds, and Wayfarer parties submit this joint letter to move pursuant to Local Rule 7.1 and Paragraph 1C of the court's individual rules and practices for an order exempting them, we'll say, their mediation program and pilot discovery protocols for counseled employment discrimination cases. At the Rule 26F conference that counsel for the parties held on January 30th, 2025, counsel for the parties agreed that settlement discussions would be premature. Counsel for Ms. Lively discussed the issue of the automatic referral to the mediation program and the discovery protocols with counsel for the Wayfarer parties on February 7th, 2025, and the parties agree that mediation and the discovery protocols, to the extent not superseded by the court's so ordered case management plan, are inappropriate for this case. On January 28th, 2025, an order of automatic referral to mediation was entered by this court pursuant to Chief Judge Preska's second amended standing administrative order regarding counseled employment discrimination cases. See the docket number 46. According to the standing order, a case may be exempted from the alternative dispute resolution program of mediation and the discovery protocols for good cause. So then in the next paragraph, they talk about how Blake Lively also is getting ready to file her amended complaint against Justin Baldoni. So get ready for a fresh new round of allegations, you guys. It is happening and it is coming soon. So this is something that I've always maintained, right? Which is that I think that Blake is getting ready to share some of her own explosive receipts. Okay. Right now, we mainly know the stuff that Justin Baldoni and his team have put out there. We have like some of the initial stuff that Blake Lively put in her complaint, but not a lot. Okay. So stay tuned. I think that if she's rejecting the idea of a settlement, despite all of this happening, like out in the court of public eye, it's because she's got something up her sleeve. And remember, you guys, we don't know either of these people. Anything can happen. We can leave really, really shocked. So, just be careful riding a little bit too hard for one side or the other. At the end of the day, we're just spectators. None of this is really all that consequential in our own personal lives. So just sit back, watch, wait, and see what happens. Karma says, Hassan, this is back talking about Rihanna and why she didn't just marry that, the heir that she was dating before A$AP Rocky. She says, Hassan was a clout chaser. Allegedly, he was the one who called the Paps all the time that we saw them in the photos, including the infamous photo in the pool. Oh, damn. I had no idea because I never heard of him like trying to speak or anything like that. Shout out to you, Nancy, my fellow Tim Hortons lover as well. And happy Valentine's Day to you, Hamlet's princess, and everybody else watching. What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day later on? Let me know. You know what I'm going to do actually after I finish with this? I am going to go. I'm deciding, do I go to Pilates? I booked it in advance. Do I do that? Or because it's on one end of town. Or do I go to the other end of town and buy myself a perfume? There's this like Arab perfume store in the 20th arrondissement. Y'all write this down if ever you're coming to Paris and you're a big perfume girly or guy. We've got these Arab perfume shops and they have them like Alhambra, Latafa, Why am I forgetting their names? Arabian Oud, all of that, all the big perfumes, and they're having this big sale. So you can get Yara Candy at like 19 euros and stuff like that. Angel Share, something like that. There's a lot of really good perfume sales. Okay, you guys. So stay tuned. Nancy says this was a PR stunt on both sides that went way too far on both parts. Ooh, honestly, I feel like they're both seriously going to regret all of this, you guys, because neither of them, in my opinion, are going to come out 100% clean in all of this. In Houston, here we go. Indeed, a lot of people thought Blake and Justin would settle. Exactly. To me, if she's refusing to settle, it means that she's got something up her sleeve. So stay tuned, you guys. Shout out to you, Karma. Thank you so much for the super chat. Not a Valentine's Day super chat. That is so sweet. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, Grace. Thank you. I love that. And you know what, Karma? That is the exact price of the perfume I'm about to go buy at the perfume shop over in the 20th arrondissement. If you guys ever come to Paris, it is called BLV Shop. It's in the 20th Metro Station Belleville. Okay, you guys, maybe I'll see you guys there one day. Thank you, Karma, for my Valentine's Day perfume. I'm going to be spraying it on the next live with you on Monday, okay? Milan says, I think in the end, they're about to they both gonna look silly. I think Blake and Justin hurt each other. That's why I don't support either of them in this saga. Exactly. It's like my friend Campire always says, you gotta be team you. A lot of people are going super hard either against Justin because they're on team Blake or against Blake because they're on team Justin. And again, we don't know what happened. We were not there, you guys. Now, what is are you guys talking about your baby daddies and stuff like that? I'm gonna have to go back and watch in the replay with my replay crew, okay? Because I'm not able to catch up with it all happening right now at the same time. And Theo says he wonders if Blake has a smoking gun. That's the only thing that would change the public's opinion. I think she potentially could. The trial hasn't started, right? I'm already exhausted. Not yet. They're doing the pre-trial stuff. So they did some mediation. They worked out the timeline. Blake is about to amend her complaint, and they are refusing settlement talks as well. So that's so far just kind of like, the legwork. But the trial is coming up early. It's going to be March of 2025, you guys.